Lions. Welcome back to the Lions Den podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Ian, and this is
Lupita.
And we're also joined by Bella. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see her. She's just chilling here with us for this episode of the podcast. I don't know how long she'll be here because normally she leaves after a little bit. So
yeah, I made her come over here.
Yeah,
I did her call.
It's like a whistle call. I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it in one of the other podcasts. So it's like. The way she moves her head, she reacts to it. So you can see it's like her call, basically. She's so cute. Alright, I know we kind of missed a whole week. I missed a whole week of uploading, and we missed a week of the podcast. Basically because I was taking a break from all the YouTube stuff. I've already explained it in the vlog that I've uploaded before this podcast even goes out. So you already know.
He's lying to you guys. So, like...
What?
It's because I went to Twin Rivers and you didn't have anyone to...
Well, that's why I didn't get it out initially, yeah. But then I had plans to get it done with Eduardo. Then that didn't happen. Then I was going to get Jovi and I was going to get Gabe and his brother. But I literally was just like, nah, I don't want to do it. I just was like, it's too much work right now. I'm exhausted with school and work. But, yeah, she's right about that. That's why we didn't get the podcast out originally, I guess. You want to explain why?
Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so basically I went to Twin Rivers and that was a fun time. If you don't know what Twin Rivers is, it's like nationals wrestling. So people from like around wherever, like other states come to Iowa because it's number one in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And they come to wrestle there on a dual team. So then we compete with other teams. We have our team. One person at each weight, and I was 140 for that weekend, and it's like 2 days where we have 8 matches. So I was gone and Ian was at home. Ian, how was home alone?
I mean, it was fine. I just chilled with Bella. I don't remember. I don't think I even had anybody over. I think I went out to eat with my parents while you were gone, but that was pretty much it. Just kind of chilled with the kitty cat. She's licking me right now.
Oh. And then, so basically, I spent 2 days up in Des Moines. I also went to the mall in Des Moines, and that was pretty fun. And then, so...
We got the cereal bowl.
Oh, yeah. I went to Des Moines, and I got a candle for us. Because Ian loves candles, and so do I, but I'm too lazy to light them up.
So it kind of like went away already.
Yeah.
And so it had Lucky Charms. It was like a Lucky Charm bowl. And it had a bunch of like fake marshmallows in there. Obviously they burnt away and stuff. You can clearly see that. I'll show it closer to the camera. It's pretty cool though. Can't really see it, but...
It's dark.
I know. We need more lights, that's why.
Yes.
We need bigger lights. Because I have just kind of two... No, they're not little, but they're like smallish lights, you know? They're not big studio lights. There she goes. What?
Why do you move her here?
I'm trying to just adjust myself. Dang.
Bye, Bella.
She's just picky.
Oh.
She's mean.
So yeah, back to Twin Rivers. So I wrestled with my whole team, and I wrestled at 140. And so I lost 3 matches and I won 4 matches. And if you lose only 3 matches, you get a bronze medal. And then if you lose 2, you get a silver. And then if you lost 1, then you get like the first medal.
Yeah.
So I got the bronze medal, and I will tell you about my 3 matches that I lost. So they put us up against people, like teams that were like they're up here and we were down here. Like we went up against like a Texas team, and then a Kansas team, and then a Missouri team, and like holy cow, like these girls are good. Like I got beat within like 20 seconds of the match, and I'm like, I don't even know what happened. And then one team that I was supposed to lose to, I actually beat them because I was tired of getting my ass beat.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a single leg. And then I went in for a sweep, and then like I beat her, and I was like so excited. And then I won the rest of my matches, so that was fun.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
It was, how long were you gone?
For 2 days or 3, technically.
Pretty sure it was 3, yeah.
Yeah, it was 3
Because you came home
days.
at night, I thought.
Yes, it was so exhausting, guys. I was so tired.
I bet.
Yeah.
So, you wrote down wisdom teeth going to the dentist.
Oh yeah, okay. So like, have you gotten your wisdom teeth removed?
Mm-mm.
You haven't? Oh my god.
I don't need to.
Really?
No.
What? Why?
Because it doesn't hurt and it's not in the way of my other teeth growing, so there's no need.
Oh well. Okay. So like, well, just like in general, the dentist. I hate the dentist. No, I hate when they numb you because it tastes so bad.
Oh yeah, it does. Tastes like metal.
Yes, it tastes so nasty. And when I got my wisdom teeth removed, like only the top ones, they had to numb me, and it was so disgusting. The numbing, cause they put extra, and then so then they just like popped them out, like they just like got a metal thing and like was like hammering it out.
Yeah.
And you told me about when you went to the dentist and the anesthesia didn't work, or whatever it's called, the laughing gas.
It was numbing. Like, the numbing shot that they used didn't work.
Oh, yeah, that didn't work. How was
Yeah.
that?
Terrible. I don't really remember it, though,
Mhm.
honestly.
Yeah.
But there was one time, yeah, where I got numbed up and they started, I think it was they started filling a cavity for me and they numbed me up, but I could still feel the pain when they were drilling at me. So they had to numb me up twice and it was really painful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Is that all you wanted for that one?
Yeah, it was funnier in my head
Oh,
because
okay.
I was like,
It's okay.
it was, I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. Do we want kids? No. Hell no.
Can you explain why we don't want kids?
I think that's obvious though. Too much money and that's just a hassle, first of all, and I'd rather just live my life. So are you?
I'm trying to call our kid over.
She's not gonna listen to you.
Dang. Okay, so I don't know. I don't really want kids because I don't want to be responsible for them having bad grades in life. And like, they're gonna have to go to school. They're gonna have to do sports. They're gonna have to do like all this stuff that sucks in life, and like college and stuff, and that'll suck.
So you just don't want a kid because you don't want them to live life.
I don't want them. No, I don't want a kid because I don't want them to fail at life. There's a difference.
I guess so, but
Yeah,
that's
because
crazy.
like I don't know, like I've struggled a lot in life, like just with school in general and with like sports, and I'm exhausted even with work. Like you have to go to school, you have to go to work, you have to go to sports, you have to what else, like what's it called?
That's basically it.
School, sports, and
And
work.
yeah.
Yes, like it's so exhausting. It's terrible. Why would I put a kid through that? I feel so bad. But I mean, like, at the same time, I do kind of want a kid because that's just life. Like you just have to have kids, you know.
Don't have to.
Well, like I mean, people in the past they didn't have like condoms or anything, so they just had kids whenever they had sex, and like I don't know, like it was inevitable, like for them to like not have a kid, so they had to raise one.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Who's somebody you got close to this year that you didn't know? What happened?
Oh, someone that I got close to is Money.
Oh yeah.
You know Money?
Mhm.
Yeah. Who's someone that you got close to?
Well, tell us why. and how.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, so like me and Money, we go to MCC classes at Muscatine.
Mhm.
So like we take college level classes,
Yeah.
and I didn't really know Money a lot. If you're watching this, I love you.
Maybe. who
I
knows?
love Money. She's so nice. But like, I don't know. Like, I'm not a very talkative person with people. Like, I will say I'm social, but antisocial at the
Yeah,
same
me
time.
too.
Right?
Very much.
And like when I like talk to people, like okay, so like if it was anyone else except Money, I would go into MCC, walking with them to class, studying and listening to lecture,
Mhm.
and like I would not say a word to anyone. But like Money, she'll ask me questions, she'll like help me out, she'll be like, I'll ask her a question. I'm like, where are we at? And she'll let me know where we're at.
Yeah.
And like she'll like text me even outside.
Tell him.
Oh, she's gonna knock it over.
Yeah, she's rubbing up on the camera tripod right now. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, she's just so nice to me. She like actually talks to me like a normal person. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And like, she made me food the other day.
Yeah,
Did
I
you see
saw
that on
that.
my story? She made me food. I felt so loved. She's like my mother. Like she literally takes care of me and feeds me. But yeah, and like I don't know, I've just learned so much about her, and I feel like she's learned a lot about me, and I didn't realize how close we would have gotten if we didn't take the same classes together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of rough. Because I don't get close with a lot of people, really. I've kind of had the same friend group, the same people for the past couple of years now. Haven't changed. But I guess... I guess Joe Farrell, because, like, just out of nowhere, it was towards the end of his days working at McDonald's because he quit, but we started really, really getting close. Like, every single day we'd work together, and it was just kind of like me, him, and Omar. I guess so, him and Omar. Just, like, we were, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. We were, like, the three homies, bro. They were, like, my... 2 work best friends, I swear.
Yeah.
Omar's still there, so he's one of my work best friends. Mr. Farrell, though. We play basketball and stuff together.
Wait,
every
is
now
this
and
he
then.
not work at McDonald's anymore?
Yeah, I said he quit.
Where'd he move to?
He just went to somewhere else. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember he left and then came back for a little bit, and I guess he left again.
No, that was because he went on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this time he got to do a new job.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Crazy times. Our favorite boss we have had. Go ahead, Ian. I'm asking you. Who's your favorite boss that you've had?
I know you're watching right now. Big boy. Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw him watch our...
That's
oh
why I
watch
said,
our
I know you're
podcast.
watching right now.
Stop. Did he watch our second one?
I'm pretty sure you've watched all of them.
Stop.
I don't know about the first one, but I think it was the second one, I think, yeah. I don't remember. But he's watched. I know
No, yes, I was so happy when he watched our podcast.
They watch my vlogs too. Like they actually
Stop.
sometimes they just watch my videos.
That's so nice.
There's one time I was live streaming and they were the only ones watching. One time.
Oh.
And they were commenting and stuff. It was really nice. I love
They're
it.
the sweetest people in this world.
Yeah,
like
they are.
literally the sweetest people. Like
Harrison
oh
and
my,
Anna.
like you can't top Harrison and what's her
Anna.
name? And Anna. Yeah, you can't top them. Like they're the nicest people in the world. Like Lord.
Literally invited us to their wedding.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I guess that was your favorite boss, right? Harrison.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yes, absolutely. We had some fun times at McDonald's. Man, I wish that whole crew was back again. Okay, can we talk about how Ian doesn't like roller coasters? Like, oh my
Well,
god.
you're getting it wrong. I like roller coasters, but I get sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't.
Yes,
do it.
explain to the audience how much I get mad at you because you get sick on rides.
You explain. It sounds like you have emotion right now. So you tell them.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I'm pretty sure like we tried. Oh no, Harrison doesn't like roller coasters either because he gets sick. So like he can relate. Like, why are men big wussies on roller coaster rides? Like they can do anything except go on a roller coaster.
I get sick. What do you want me to do?
Take an ibuprofen.
This is like the
Take an
argument because I'm like,
ibuprofen.
I get sick. What do you want me to do? But you're like, no, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. Like, come on, dude. So you've heard about the Mr. Beast allegations, right?
Mhm.
And it was here. I can pop it up on the screen right now. It was basically about how like he was saying to like all his employees. Well, actually, it's on the screen right now, and you know what it's about, right?
Yeah.
So like, I guess what is your take on that?
What is your take?
I would say that here. Let me read it carefully. Okay, I would say that, in my opinion, he's literally on both sides because he's looking out for Chris as a friend and he's looking out for his business, because in the end it is a business and he's looking out for his money. Like, this is his only source of income. Shocker there, YouTubers make money, you know, and it's basically all their income. If they don't have the YouTube, if they have like all these different allegations against him like this, sponsorships are going to get pulled from them. They're going to get no money at all. So he needs to do everything he can in his power to make sure he has a good face. All his employees have good faces, and they were doing everything right to not get demonetized, not get canceled, because if that happens, money and views go down, and that hurts every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, maybe some of the things he said and the ways he worded it could have been better, but I don't know. I feel like I see what he's saying and I understand.
Yeah.
As like, because if I were in his position, as like a YouTuber myself, if I were in this spot, like let's say I had a friend and they just turned gay on me and they were like, nah, that's so bad to say, I feel like, is it not?
No.
Okay, well, and they turn like that on me, how Chris did, I feel like I would literally do all the same things that Mr. Beast has done, because it's the only way for you to ever save your channel and to ever keep a good face, even if you don't support it, which you should.
Keep your relationship
with your friend, yeah. Like whether or not you actually support it doesn't even matter, because to save your channel you have to stay face. That's just what it is, and that's what he's doing. So I don't know how you can be mad at that.
Yeah. Okay. So it says, hey, please listen. And like, we have to support Chris. Like, it is critical to the business. Like, I agree with that. Like, it's not something bad to say. I just think, like, you know, it's not like he's gonna say we have to not support Chris. Like, that would sound worse. Like, I feel like he said everything like perfectly fine. It is critical to business. If you have this huge platform and you're like, hey, we're kicking Chris out because he's transgender now, like, obviously that's going to be critical to business.
Yeah.
Obviously, that'll drop your income down. Creators have been canceled for less. And then down here, to be honest, it's just weird when he comes in wearing a dress and acting like a completely different person. And then he responds with, I know there's an adjustment period, but we need to be completely supportive even if it is awkward. We need to keep our views up, our conversations. This is a business. And he says, I know, meaning he understands what they're going through, what Chris is going through, and he's saying there's an adjustment period. So, you know, like, there's nothing else to it. Like, you have to support him. Like, you have to be respectful, a kind human being.
Yeah.
That's what he stands for. And then we need to keep our views up. Now, that sounds bad, but like, I completely understand that. Like, that's his only income.
If the views is your income, it makes sense to keep that up. Like, why would you want that down? Makes no sense.
Yeah, views equals business, and that's what a business is.
Yeah.
Views. Like, that's what his business is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just views. You're not alone in your feelings. Again, like, clarifying that he understands the other people's feelings about him. I'm working it out with her, but just keep the status quo for now. And he even says the right pronouns. Yeah. Like, that's even more respectful. Like, I think it's more disrespectful that other people are like, oh, like, he shouldn't be supporting him. Like, that's even worse on like other people's parts. Yeah. Like, that's so much worse.
It's because people think that Mr. Beast is against it just because of the way he feels uncomfortable. But it's like, I get it though.
It's a big change.
It's a change, and it's really because he grew up with Chris, so he's known him as a guy his whole life, and it's just really different for him to just act the other gender, you know? And there's even those clips of him flirting with Chandler. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen them.
I recently actually saw them. It was... Chandler didn't even really say much, but then Chris turns to him, he's like, you're so funny. All of them in the comments right now, they're laughing at you. You're so funny. Like, that... Oh,
exactly, that's a huge
like,
change.
Whoa,
that's,
bro.
Like, all of a sudden...
Yeah, it's a huge change. Right.
Yes, exactly. Like, obviously everyone's gonna start feeling weird and awkward and like, but like, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Say, hey, get the fuck off of me and stuff? Like, no.
Especially in front of the camera, you just gotta accept it and just, I don't know. Don't say anything, but if you look awkward, I mean, there's really nothing you can help with that. That just happens, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just it. I don't know.
I've been seeing a lot of, like, TikTok videos, like, about it. Like, I don't know, like, they're like, oh, why is he, he's making everyone feel awkward. He's making Mr. Beast feel awkward and, like, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, like, you guys sound worse than what Mr. Beast said. Like, he has been doing everything right. Like,
yeah.
Like, even in his situation, how he hasn't even mentioned his own feelings. He's just been, like, helping other people deal with their own feelings. And he hasn't even said anything. Has he said anything?
Not that I know of.
No.
This is as far as I've read.
Yeah.
That screenshot that you guys see is as far as I've read, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're Mr. Beast supporters, so.
100%. He's been. People have tried to cancel him many, many times. It's just one of the lame attempts.
Remember, like, his car and, like, how the waitress was like, I don't even need this. This is one of his, like, branded cars.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, there was this girl that was a waitress and he tipped her a car. And it was one of his, like, company cars that he gave away. And, like, she literally went on TikTok and was like, and was talking shit, like, oh, I don't even need this car. Like, I don't know why he would give me one of his business cars. Like, that's so cheap. And, like, that's so fucked up. Like,
probably for attention at the same time. If she went to TikTok with it, that's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm like, and, like, people in the comment section are like, I'll take it. I'll take the car.
Literally.
I'm grateful. Like,
I'll take the car, too.
Literally. Like, I feel like Mr. Beast, you guys need to stop canceling Mr. Beast. And
he's given, like, millions and millions to people.
Exactly.
That's why I'm really supportive with those texts and really supportive with him wanting to keep his views up, because he gives away half his fucking money.
Yes.
So if he doesn't keep his views up, he literally will go broke. He gives away a lot of his money.
He won't be able to help you guys anymore.
Yes, he won't be able to do all the $1 million giveaways, $500 challenges, stuff like that. Like, he won't be able to do those without those views, so he needs to keep them.
And y'all be eating up those videos, like eating them up, like you guys
eating them up while eating
YouTube.
too.
And like just like the way like people are just trying to cancel them, I think it's messed up. Like, keep those views up, Mr. Beast.
I guess I don't really know much about the Tennessee school shooting. Do you want to say? I know it's the 130th shooting.
We can talk about like gun laws and stuff if you want to.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the Tennessee school shooting is the 130th school shooting this year. Now that's probably increased by now, because
there's at least one every day, I think, is what the average was.
Yeah.
Like one a day, one shooting a day at least. I don't know.
That is crazy. Literally, honestly, sometimes I even go to school and I feel like someone's gonna shoot up the school. Like, sometimes I feel like anyone can do anything. And the fact that I haven't even been in their position and like 3 9-year-olds got shot in that Tennessee shooting. 3 9-year-olds. Like, that's literally the saddest thing ever. Like, they had a whole life ahead of them. And now they won't be able to have one because a stupid person went into a school and was like, oh, well, they bullied me when I was back in this school.
Literally, it's like, so I'm gonna kill all the younger kids. Like.
Yeah, people have very bad mental issues, and I feel like people with mental issues should not have guns. Like,
yeah, but it's really hard to identify that. People are really good at faking it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people shouldn't have guns. I mean, like, Ian, you've said, like, can you put your topic on it?
Well, yeah, it's really iffy because at the same time, I don't think guns are good. I don't agree with, I really don't agree with how people have been, like, showing them off recently, like, you know, like, on social media, showing them off, like, their toys, and as if you can just, like, flash it in front of anybody and everybody without any consequences. No. That shit, I hate it. And I wish that everybody would literally just take their guns, put them locked in a safe, under their bed, or in the closet, anywhere anywhere you want to put it, and never pull it out unless you really need to, or unless you're just gonna go and like free fire with it, out in like a field somewhere like that, just like have a little fun
Yeah.
or something. That's fine.
I believe in world peace where no one has guns because I feel like that's so that makes sense. I understand people are like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go hunting. It's like natural nature to go hunt. I need a gun and everything.
I agree. If nobody has guns, there's no need for guns. But because dangerous people have guns, I think I need one for protection from those
Yes.
dangerous people. That's
Exactly.
what it is.
Like it's just a loop of like, oh, since people have guns, oh, I need to have one just in case someone shoots me.
Just in case that person comes to me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then that leads to more people having guns that don't need guns, and like encouraging people, and like the fact that you can buy a gun at 18 years old, but you can't even get drunk until you're 21.
Yeah.
I think that's so dumb. Like how you can like own a gun at 18, but you can't drink until you're 21.
You get drafted to the military. You can
Mm-hmm.
go fight a war, die for your country. But hey, you got alcohol?
You want to get
Give me
shot.
that.
You want to get shot in the. You don't want to get shot in the military. You want to get shot in your own comfort of your own house, your own school. Like,
Yeah.
it's so dumb.
I don't know. It's really out of one period there. I want to say more. I just gotta think real quick.
No, it's like the fact like how like, and I also like asked someone this. I'm like, have you heard about the Tennessee school shooting? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, why doesn't the teacher have a gun?
That's what I think should happen.
But they
there's
said
always-
like maybe there's a kid that might get into it
That's
and
why
stuff.
you fingerprint lock it.
Yes,
So-
like I feel like that's the most logical way of having like protecting your students. Like, what else do you expect for a officer to come 20 minutes, 30 minutes after
really
the shooting has
kind of
happened?
depends on where the school is, I guess.
Yeah.
Cause here in our town, they would be there quick. Like they would be there right on the spot. Cause they're all kind of in the same area,
Yeah.
But like bigger cities. There's
But like, remember what's that one shooting called where like the guy went in there and then the cops were there for an hour and inside the school. No, this actually happened like in the Texas shooting, I think. And the officers went into the school and the shooter was in the room with a bunch of kids shooting at the kids, shooting at the teachers. And there was officers outside with like rifles outside the classroom, never entered the room, never like went in to make sure the kids were safe. And there were calls being made by the 9-year-olds that were in there, making phone calls to police officers while the shooter was in there, shooting people up, shooting up teachers, and like the kids just crying and like
it's
that's
at the
just
same
stupid. Like, teachers need guns.
Yeah, I wouldn't get mad at the officers, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they're doing their job, and if he's literally shooting teachers and kids, that means the cops could get shot too.
Yeah,
so
but they know what they signed up for.
Well, yeah, but like at the same time they're trying to leave as least casualties as possible. So they're literally, if he's doing all that, they're gonna try to sneak in from a different side where he's not even gonna know. They're gonna go from like a different entrance and make a long way in there. That way they can get to him without him hearing, without him knowing, type of thing. It's basically like, I don't know. It sucks because I hear a lot about that, how like, why didn't they come in, this and that, but most times they're literally working on it. They're trying. They just don't know how to get in there, because most times if the shooter knows that the cops are coming in, he's just going to blast all of them, kill himself real quick, and that's it. And they don't want that. So
They want to keep him alive.
They want to not him alive. They want to keep as many people alive as they can. So if it really needs,
I still
if they
think
really
that's a
need,
little iffy, like thing to say.
it's back and forth, because if they need to take it slow just to keep people alive, that's what they gotta do.
But like that's the problem. Like that guy was in there for like an hour straight and killed basically everyone in two classrooms. There's two classrooms connected.
Yeah, that's probably a different story. I don't really know about it, so I can't speak on that one specifically. But I'm meaning like other ones, because there's a lot of other ones where people say, why don't the cops just barge in there and kill him? Like, it's really not that easy.
Yeah.
It's way more dangerous
Oh
than
yeah,
you
it's
think.
dangerous.
Yeah.
But like, again, like the officers know what they signed up for, so why not save a bunch of kids' lives? You
Because they
know.
don't want to get shot either.
But like, I mean, they know they signed up for
But
this
like,
exact situation. Like
yeah, but like
they
at the same
did.
time, they don't want to get killed. I mean, if you're
They
a
don't
cop,
want to be a.
but
They want to
listen,
save a bunch of
let's say
9-year-olds.
you're a cop and you hear there's a kid in there with an AK shooting everybody he sees on sight. You're gonna be the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. No, you're not. You're gonna be like, okay, guys, let's get a plan. Let's relax. Let's get a plan and go in as a group. And you're gonna go in together slowly. And you're gonna have riot shields set up. And you all are gonna be slowly going in there, because that's how they do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, I agree with that. But still, I don't understand why there isn't that one person, that one officer that's just like, I'm gonna risk my life for these kids.
I mean, there is.
Because-
Yeah, there is. 100%.
Oh, I haven't seen one yet.
Because they never get the light of day. It's always about why didn't the cops come in quick enough? But it's never about the one that actually kind of did everything in the end, anyways.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's
I
what it is
won't
most
believe
times.
it
There's
until
always
I
that
see it.
officer that is the lead officer that's telling everybody what to do, where to go, hold, not to hold, shoot, not to shoot. There's always that one guy. Always. And he's the one leading the whole operation. And half the time they don't really say who he is because they don't want him to get like
In trouble, like get in bad press.
Bad press, and they don't want people to have like a target on him. They don't want to have other people, because what if it was like a setup operation by like some mafia gang or something to go shoot up the school, and then they realize that cop stopped it, alright, let's go kill him type thing. They didn't want that.
Yeah.
So that's why they're really not going to show who was the master operation in saving this whole thing,
Mhm.
you know. It's a whole thing. There's a shit ton. It could go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I honestly, a lot of your points I agree with. I do wish that the cops could just barge in there like that and just.
Well,
fucking
yeah,
stop
I mean,
it, but
if they're like people, like officers are more willing to shoot people than they are to get killed, like to risk their lives to get killed. Like you guys kill more than you guys save lives.
Yeah.
And that's not for all officers, but like.
No.
But like
But
all
what sucks
the
is
media
it's
just
literally
shows
human
that.
nature to do that. And that's what fucking sucks.
Yes.
That's what fucking sucks. To kill before you get killed.
Yes.
And that's that makes sense about the school shooting things too. They want to kill before they get killed, so they're gonna be careful.
Have you heard of that one country? I don't quote me on this, but like there's like this one country where like there's no guns, there's officers, right? And the officers don't carry any handguns. They don't have anything. It's considered the safest place in the world. And like it's like, wow, there's no crime.
Might not be a country, but it could be like a territory.
A town.
Like a territory. You know how Puerto Rico is a territory, even the United States, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Just kind of like an island off somewhere. Maybe.
I
don't know really. So.
I don't know. I think the United States is too big for that. They're too small-minded to like realize like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have guns. And maybe we can be a safer country that way.
Yeah.
But no, we'll just risk a bunch of kids' lives.
It'll never happen in the end, anyways. We could ban alcohol, cigarettes, guns, but it's all gonna be imported from different countries, anyways.
It's gonna be like secretly imported.
It's gonna be all black market items, and it's just gonna be you can just go on the dark web and get cigarettes now, type shit. You know, that's just what it would turn into.
It's another bad thing. We have the internet, access to the internet.
It's good and bad. There's so many good things. This is one of the good things out of it, but there's so much bad out of it too.
Yes.
So much bullshit.
Right.
It's so unhealthy.
Yeah, I know, right? I wish, I don't know, they would just save more kids' lives. Because it really is sad how, like, people just let these kids die. And it's, like, honest, it's devastating. Like, have you seen that one video of someone live streaming their killings at a supermarket?
No.
I've seen it. It's very disturbing how people die. Like, it's actually, like, it, like, effed up my brain. Like,
that's why I don't watch those. I don't know why you watch that.
I just watched it because I was curious. Because I was like, oh, wow, this guy live streamed it. And it was, like, on Twitter and stuff. Yeah. So I went on Twitter to see it. Because I've never seen, like, actual... I don't know. I just get chismosa, okay? And then, like, I went in there and like literally it's the most disturbing thing for a human being to literally shoot someone in the head, watching the person drop to the floor, no life, no soul, just like drop. And like it's just so disturbing, and that's why I hate school shootings, because imagine seeing that in real life. Imagine seeing a person so cruel, so relentless, so remorseful that they just watch someone, like they watch someone that they killed just go lifeless, like no life, out of existence. It's crazy, and I don't like it. It's very disgusting. But yeah, that's why I don't think we should have guns. Even like, again, like I don't know. It makes me mad.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not against. I think I don't know. Shit. I think guns are like a thing we should have, but certain. I don't know. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Because I don't think we should completely get rid of it. That's a horrible thing to do. But there's a lot of laws that should be in place, but I don't know what those laws should be. I don't know how they should go down necessarily. But there should be laws. That's basically all I know.
Yeah.
Should be something.
Alright, we're gonna end this one off there. It's about 35-ish minutes, probably 35, 30, I don't know. Because there's some like parts where we kind of had silent areas, didn't know what to talk about. So we need to cut some of that stuff out. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed. I think this is the 3rd episode. I don't know. That's all I had thought in my head. So catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully at the beginning of the next week. So Monday, hopefully. I really hope I can get it out by Monday. So yeah, thank you guys for supporting, and hope I didn't make anybody disappointed or mad that we didn't upload the podcast last week.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.